Good evening, everybody, and welcome along once again to One Hub Racing season number 13. We're here for round number 4. It's the Chinese Grand Prix three-way title battle, heating up very nicely. It's very wet in China. Eva's died, so I've brought out my favorite alcoholic Dutchman, Sean.
Well, thank you for the glowing introduction, Jack. And yes, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm just a guy that enjoys beer and drinking, which you already know that from Twitter. So yeah, we are at a very wet China. It's probably because the beer has spilled there in the track. No,
Yep.
no. Yeah, but it's a soaking wet China Shanghai track. The track where you have to love it or you have to hate it. Especially turn 1 and 2, where the long right-hander is taking place there, and also the very long turn 12, the never-ending corners as we speak. And it's, as you said, it's currently tight on points, Jack, so hopefully we can even have in quali and the race some good racing.
Yeah, so it's currently Blizzard leading the championship by 14 points over Rafa in P2, and Jaketex is tied on points for second place. So those guys are well in with a shot of the title, so they're going to be trying to outscore each other as much as possible. Just have a quick look at the constructors, because remember, the constructors are taken from every single tier. It's currently Red Bull leading that by 119 over their sister team Toro Rosso, and Haas are behind them by 1 point. So nice little constructors battle going on there. We are, of course, at round number 4. We are actually halfway through the season already. So
that's
four rounds left to go, and only 100 points left up for grabs. So every point. But of course, 2 pit stops mandatory in one hub, so that should shake the strategy things up twofold. So let's see who's going to get out on top today.
Yeah, and I think maybe Blizzard still has a good chance, but maybe we have a new driver in here, Jack, and that is Lee Friendly 04, which he is a decent driver, I should say. Just consistent, and hopefully he can bring up his debut in the Prestige tier, and hopefully he can maybe battle for the top guys, maybe midfield. I guess we have to see it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm on the standings. So he is a brand new addition. I also think Lewis is also coming back here. Good to see him back in Prestige tier. A little as we saw him last season, but of course he took that win at Baku last season after the safety car. So nice to see him back in the Force India. So a couple of different drivers returning. Only 14 today. Not the best.
Oh yeah, Louis.
Yeah, it's good. So he'll be one to watch for certain in these intermediate conditions. Not quite wet enough for wets. I don't think it'll progress to wets. But of course, if it doesn't stop, which I don't think it's going to do, everybody has free choice of tyres, which is going to make things pretty spicy for the two-stop strategy, as I said. Now let's see if we can find somebody to go on a lap with. Sean, you're a driver. How about you take us around with a lap with Jaketex in P10?
Jaketex, where is he? Oh, there he is. Well, turn 1, yeah, wet is different, so I guess you have to take it sort of a wide inside line, so what J-Tech does is actually very nice indeed. Stay in second gear. What I normally do in the dry is just a double upshift, straight up to 4 in your second, but J-Tech doesn't, and he takes it very nicely indeed. And coming up to the second corner, it is a corner you can easily outbrake yourself, and looks like J-Tech's keeps it off. Ooh, gee. Oh, my screen was a little bit of lag, so in this track you have to win 6th gear. Louis has the fastest lap time with 142.5. And J-Tex attacking, it's sort of... Oh, he tips the grass there on my screen.
Yeah,
and I think he's back on his lap, yeah.
Yeah, that
just saw that he didn't.
Yeah, the S section wasn't good for him. He was going far out wide, couldn't find the traction. Blizzard 142.38. So, of course, Lewis was actually in the Red Bull last season, so he's going to be going up against his former team. Let's see if we can get those inters on the screen. There is Olems P3 142.83. Wayne P4, not bad from the Renault 143.4. Let's see where Lee is going to go.
He's going to break almost at the 100-meter board there.
Yeah.
And he still takes the corner. That's so. Oh, that's a little bit oversteer there, but I think it's still sort of decent.
Yeah.
Final corner, not really attacking that much, but... And it's a 1:44 flat. Not the greatest lap time, but I assume he has more laps of fuel in his car to set another decent lap time.
Yep. Rafa was P4 there on a 43 dead as well. That's Francis is off to Narnia there. Sam straight into the pit lane in the Ferrari. Of course, Ferrari just announcing that they're entering F1 Esports, which is always nice. So we're going to have another team there. And let's just see anybody else. Francis, I think, has backed out of his lap. So, going to be in the second phase of qualifying.
Drifting all over. And yeah, like you said, Ferrari joined the esports thing. That's for me sort of a surprise, actually.
Yeah.
I actually thought they would never join that virtual world, you know, of Formula 1. But apparently they did.
Yeah. But it's,
what a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive. Indeed, Blizzard, again, 43.30. He improved by about 800ths of a second there. So he's gone quicker again. Francis is about to go on to another lap. Got the Force India, Toro Rosso, sorry, the Keto going a little bit quicker there. Anybody else? Just have Wayne coming to the line.
He's currently on the long back straight, and in the second sector he was 7/10 fast, so it shouldn't bring around 6th place then, if it stays like that. Sam has finally rejoined the lobby, thank God for that, so I think he can still set up the lap times, I think. Oh, look at him, really spinning the hell out of that car. Final corner, and...
It's going to be a 43.
Yeah, 43.3.
43.
It's already improvement.
Yep, this improvement. I also Rafa improved as well to go third. Ollie's popped 6th place there. Rafa 42.648, but they're still about 0.2 of a second behind the main man, Blizzard, leader of the championship. I'm sure he's got some more pace in that car, but I'm going to keep an eye out for Jagetex. I know he's got the pace to put it on pole, and Francis tends to pull quali laps out of the bag at the very last moment, so I'm not going to discount him. Anyway,
Louis? Goes even faster there. Just
42.26, so that's 400ths of a second between himself and Blizzard. So it's very tight around this this Shanghai circuit. Now Blizzard knows he's got to improve. Francis, I think, distracted by the fact that this is going off track, so that is not a good lap for him, I think. Yeah.
So let's see, final corner. No, he's going back to the pits instantly.
Yep.
And I heard from Onyx Man that he hates these tracks a lot, so... And he's currently in PA, so this is not a good day for him.
Nope, not by the looks of it. Sector 3, I think, is for a slow car, so we'll probably ignore that. But Lewis, back in Prestige, currently provisional pole, so good return to form. Don DeBurr has spun the Williams in Sector 1, that's why we got that yellow flag. He's got going again.
Looks like there's someone going off track and then going back on track, I think again. Onyx Man has spun rounds.
Now, where's he
actually
spun?
Beautiful. Sector 2 there, yeah.
Sector 2, yeah. Oh, that's a really easy place to spin it. Coming through on that curve, it'll easily spit you out. Onyx gets the car going again.
Yeah, but thank God it's his outlap, so I think his tires are pretty much warmed up. So it's actually a blast for him as well.
Yeah, I just saw Wayne. He improved to a 42.71, so he's very close behind his teammate and marginally quicker than Ollie in P5. So overall, it's really close. Especially, it's excellent to see this, especially in wet conditions like we're seeing right now. So it's encouraging. Yeah,
as we see, the Wayne is 7th, and so I think he's just not. Yeah, he's now on his outlap.
Yeah.
And yes, Nick has told me that he lost me, so that's nothing new. That is confirmed. Because I stepped in for you, and I will do that with all my love and with my drunken alcoholic skills. Anyway, shall continue.
I'm sensing a bit of favoritism within the league here, Nick. I'm going to call you out on that.
Favoritism? Like, how even dare you to speak that word here in this chat? Favoritism. Wash your mouth. Anyway.
It's alright, we all love you, Sean. Anyway,
Oh,
on
thank you.
anyway, Onyx on a lap, almost binning it in the wall. Actually, he's put it in the grass. Actually, so that's going to be him over. Looks to be really struggling in these conditions. Oh my lord, that's a drift. That's off. That's into the gravel. As I said that.
Oh, where is that? Oh, Onyxmeer. Oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah.
Where is that? Is that not the second sector?
That is in
Yeah,
the
it
S's.
is.
Yeah, that's in the S section.
That is so, even in dry, is it so easy to spin.
Yeah. Odem's actually,
That
I think, is
so
on
easy.
actually, he's on a build-up lap, trying to find somebody on a lap. I think Samster is about to come across the line. He is indeed. Where's he going to go with this lap? Comes across the line, 7th, 143.3. There's quite a big gap between the guys in 7th up to the guys kind of in the top 6th. Everybody else in the 142s.
Quite a difference there.
Yeah.
Quite a difference there. Looks like no one is actually on a lap, I think. St. Peter's gonna join, is gonna start his lap time, so after this disconnect.
Yep.
Yellow's in sector 3, that's... Wait.
That's Onyx
And that's
again.
Onyxmeer. Yeah, oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah, I think he might have been getting out of the way of those cars onto the back straight.
I think that is, yeah. So yeah, let's see, St. Peter. I thought he was going to even join back actually, because he actually disconnected right at the beginning of the quali session, and luckily he joined back. And oh, yellow flag is for Francis, because he's want to start his lap time. So let's see how St. Peter is going. I think he's a pretty decent driver, so... Oh, and he's spun round.
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
What?
Wow.
Thank God I didn't jinx that. Oh my God.
Good
Save
lord.
the Lord.
Samu has entered another dimension and come back. So let's see how that helps him. It's been a while since I saw that one, but anyway, here we go. 5 minutes to go. In the wet conditions, I think, Sean, it's normally better to set your lap last. Try to be the last across the line in wet conditions.
Sort of. Yeah, I always go even still in the dry, but in the wet to go like the last man on the track. And that's Francis getting out of the way. That's the yellow flag before, but I'm still staying on board with Santapito, and it actually looks like a very decent lap time. So I think it shouldn't get him into the 42s. I think I'm pretty optimistic here.
He took that hairpin very nicely. Got on the power. Here he comes to the last corner. Took the apex. Pretty good. Struggling to get on the power. Yeah, he couldn't get on the power. Here he comes. It's 44-0. Yeah. So not
going
quite...
back to 0. So I think he's gonna do a cooldown lap. Then going back again.
Now Francis yet to set a lap time. He's gonna want to set one pretty quickly because he's running out of time here.
Yeah.
But the last time he did
getting out of the way
this,
from a lot of people.
yeah, the last time he did this though, he was the last person to cross the line and he got poled. So I'm not putting it past him to do it again.
Yeah, but like still, it's very risky to do that because if it ends wrong, you know, you're still like in last place. Even though it's like right now it's 14 people, like it's not that big of a problem. But let's say if we have a full grid, then it is a real issue.
Jake attacks P3 42.5. Just popped it in there. I've just noticed it's actually stopped raining.
It actually stopped raining, yeah.
It has stopped raining, so the track is only going to get quicker from now. So
yeah.
I wonder.
But I think it's still gonna be wet.
It's definitely still going to be intermediates, yeah.
I think it has to be such a weird scenario that in 3 minutes time the track is gonna be bone dry. But I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Right.
Dom de Boer is now setting his lap time. Yeah, he's currently on a lap. Francis back to the pits.
Yeah.
And JC's also currently on a lap.
Yeah. I think trying to find somebody to lap. JegTech's just finished one there. Lewis, I think he's coming to the last corner now. Oh no, he's heading into the pit lane.
No, he's going back to the pits.
Yeah.
Oh.
What about?
Where were the yellows?
All over the place.
Oh
apparently.
dear! Oh dear, Jesus! He was more doing a Tokyo drift there in the turn 12. Good lord, that was some drifting there.
Yeah, I think JegTech's still pushing on for another lap. We'll see if he finishes this one. He might head straight back into the pit lane, but we'll see.
I think he will back.
And that was an interesting one. A short shift from first to third. That was a really quick upshift. Try and get some traction. into the pit lane. Yeah.
Oh, that is risky. With 1 minute 42, I don't think he's gonna make that.
It's gonna have to be a really quick turnaround for the
I
Haas
think it has
boys.
to be, yeah. Let's see. Lee Finley still on the. He's gonna start his lap time, and Onyxmeer is going around the final. Oh, he locks off the final corner there to start his lap time. That is not. Oh,
he's really struggling.
that is not.
Yeah, that's not how you want to start a lap. Right.
Lee Finley is now currently starting his lap.
Yeah, indeed he is.
He's like, I think, the only guy I think that's drives no assist here and on a pad or on a wheel. It's either one of those two.
Yeah, we'll be able to judge from his driving style whether he's on a pad or not. Just see.
It's so, I don't know. It's very difficult to see if someone is on a pad or not.
I think he's on a wheel.
I think he is, yeah.
I think his inputs are too smooth for it to be a pad. But I think Wayne is definitely on a pad by the looks of his inputs.
You see it way quicker than me. Well done.
Yeah. So, well, Casper just came in the chat and confirmed. So Lee is on the wheel.
Confirms. Yeah, well, Casper confirms everything, so that is fake news.
All right, let's see. Coming out on Outlaw. Let's see if Jacotex has made it out. He has. Oh, it's gonna be tight actually. He might make this. He might not make it across the line here. He's put a. He left the pit lane with about exactly 1 minute and 40 to go.
Wait, it actually is sort of rather for.
Oh, he's binned it.
Actually.
No, he's binned it.
Oh dear.
Never mind, he's binned it. I don't know how he's binned it, but he's binned it.
How dare? How?
I don't even. I would assume that's definitely a wheel disconnect or something. Yeah.
That is pretty. And Lee Finley doesn't improve his lap time, but thank God he's still going for another one. He's got enough time left.
There's a huge backup of traffic in the last sector. People trying to find space, right? Blizzard to unleash.
Do you see this, Jack? That's actually. Oh my God.
Oh dear. Oh, here we go.
Oh my God.
Oh, here we go.
God.
Everybody's gonna die. Everybody's on intermediates on a dry track, DRS enabled. This is gonna take some skills. That's definitely probably gonna be. It's whoever can get the fastest lap on wet tires on a dry track. Right now, Wayne improves.
Actually, yeah.
Wayne has improved.
Oh wow. Somehow.
Yeah, a lot of drivers retiring from the session because they've realised, oh no. So it's dried up at the very last minute.
I think I was definitely wrong there. That wouldn't improve in those last 3 minutes. Yet again, I'm definitely wrong.
That's not good for Rafa, P5.
Actually, Lee is actually improving. He's now 4/10 quicker in the second sector.
Right, let's see. This is going to be a tricky right-hander on these tyres.
He actually managed it well.
Very nicely. Didn't go full throttle at all, just managing the throttle inputs as he comes down. Now they'll have the benefit of DRS, which is going to gain him a huge chunk of time. Now,
actually made him, yeah.
But he's going to have to watch his braking. Very careful on the brakes here.
Oh, that is some good braking.
That's some good driving from Lee right there. On the power, very clean.
Wheel
spinning in fourth gear through the last corner. Nice and committed, I must say.
Oh my God, that is some wide extension there.
Here he goes. He didn't got invalidated. Invalidated. Oh, Kitu's died. Oh my God. Oh dear Lord! Out of the right-hander. Kitu's died out of the right-hander. Here comes Blizzard through the last corner. Can he improve on this time to displace Lewis off the top of the field? He can. A 41.
Yes, he does.
41.7. Now what about Lewis? What about Francis actually? Where's he going to go on this?
Last corner.
Odem's P5. Oh dear, that's going to be a Giovinazzi. Here he comes to the line. No improvement. What about Lewis? Lewis, I think, invalidated. Let's see.
And Francis as well.
We'll have a quick check. I saw something pop up on the bottom left. We'll see as he comes across the line as we get our official results here of a really intriguing qualifying.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Actually surprising.
Here we go. Oh, Lewis got it. Lewis got it by 0.03 of a second over Blizzard. That's his first pole since returning.
Wow.
So he's done it. Great job, RT Lewis. First time back in Prestige this season. Gets pole over the championship leader Blizzard. And look at the gap those guys had. both on the 41s. Jaketex P3, Wayne in P4. Excellent job from the Renault. Owen's P5, he splits the Renault. Rafa in P6, Ollie P7, Lakitu in 8, Samster in P9, Lee in P10, Onyx, Samu, Dondabur, and Francis with no time. There's a huge spread of times, 3 seconds between the top guys. But
that is. So that just shows you that Louis still has that pace, even though he left one off. It's actually good. And if you may excuse me, I'm very quick back, but I have to take a bathroom break.
Alright. Well, this is going to be an intriguing one. Mandatory 2-stop race, free choice of tyres for the entire grid. Lewis on pole on his return to Prestige Tier, Blizzard alongside him, and Jaketex fighting for the championship right behind him. Rafa P5. We're going to be in for a really intriguing race here. I'm really looking forward to this one. So here we go. Just waiting for the drivers to ready up and pick their tyre, because again, I think most of the guys are probably going to go for the softest compound available to them. We'll see. Getting ready for the formation lap, of course. And we'll go through, run you through the order of the grid for round 4 of the One Hub Racing Prestige Tier. 4 rounds completed and 4 rounds left to run. Now, almost ready to go here in China for the Chinese Grand Prix. Almost ready for everybody. We go for the formation lap then. Force India on pole position. Lewis in his first pole on, returning to Prestige, and Blizzard alongside him. The champion. There is a huge mix-up in strategy right here. Pretty much half the grid going for ultras, half the grid going for softs. So this is going to be a really intriguing one.
There we go.
Yeah, we are back, of course. Just checking.
I saw someone left.
Yeah, Samu. Not having a good day. But we're just having a look at the old strategy here. A 50-50 split between ultra softs and softs, which is going to make for an interesting mix-up. Of course, mandatory 2-stop, as I said.
I think when we did the podium, some people started on those softs, but at the same time, you know, when you're doing the 2-stop with soft tires, you know, that's pretty much a difficult one. Because Jamie did it, and he had to pit at the last minute for ultras. But it's gonna be interesting with the people that's starting on those soft compound of tires that, how they're gonna do that strategy. So.
Yeah. So
that's gonna be an interesting one.
So Lewis back on the pile. So let's see if he remembers how to lead a Grand Prix. Blizzard up behind him, of course, the championship leader by 14 points. His championship rival is actually right behind them in Jaketex P3. Rafa's all the way down in P6. That's not good for him. He's sitting P2 in the championship, so Jaketex, if he outscores him, of course, will take a P2. And Wayne, actually, an excellent qualifying. He's going to be the first guy on soft tires behind all these guys, as everybody's now backing up, trying to get into the position that they need to be in.
Look at that rain.
Look at this.
Good lord.
So, 28 laps around the Shanghai International Circuit, which interestingly enough is actually shaped like the Chinese character Shang, which means peace. There's a little bit of trivia for you.
Where?
The entire track is shaped like a Chinese character. So
really? No.
Yeah, little piece of trivia for you. I bet you didn't know that.
About that.
Bet you didn't know that one. Anyway, here we go. Always learn something new. Prestige Tier. One Hub Racing course is proudly sponsored by Next Level Racing. Use code 1Hub10 at checkout to get yourself 10% off the Next Level simulation software from Next Level Racing. Here we go then. Facing towards turn number 1, round number 4 of the One Hub Racing Prestige Tier. Blizzard on the left-hand side, Lewis on the right-hand side on pole position. Who's going to be there into turn 1? 5 red lights. Lights out and away we go. It's a good start from Lewis and it's a good start from Blizzard. He's chucked 6 today. behind Lewis as he run up towards turn 1. Jake looking up the inside to see if he can find a way through. Wayne's fighting with Odems, has had a great start in P4. He's trying to come around the outside. Raph is trying to make his way through the traffic as well. Lewis has got the jump that he needed. Blizzard P2, Jake P3. Odems up to P4. Raph is fighting with his teammate now. He's not had a great start. Looking behind, the Q2 getting a little bit sideways on the way out there. Francis dropping to the back of the grid here as Rafa looks up the inside of his Renault teammate. I don't think there's going to be any fight there. Rafa holding it on the inside. They're still side by side, the two teammates. They can't afford to take each other out. Rafa's fighting for the championship here. Here he goes around the outside, not going to be able to do it there. Keita trying to make his way through as well. Fully clean start as far as I can see. Francis trying to make a... Oh, that's a brave move. That's going to end in tears. Oh, that's brave.
He's making it. Good lord.
Oh, dear lord. I don't know how he made that one work, but fair play to Francis right there. That was...
wow.
But Lewis...
But like that start from Louis. Like... Did he had some drugs on it? Oh my god, that is
Lee's died.
No. Oh yeah, Lee. Rest in peace.
I think he's gone wide actually, so I think he's got away with that one. Samu up to P10 now. And Lewis and Blizzard, as you can see, pulled a second already. And Odems with a brilliant start, by the way. Having a look up the inside of Jake Tex for good measure at the hairpin. Here he goes. Up the inside for... the hairpin here, can he make this one work? Jake Tex will have the inside line for the last corner, but Odems has got good traction here. Can he make it work around the outside? He's made it work. So Odems into P3, brilliant start. Brilliant start from him. He's into P3, but the top two have just run away.
Yeah.
Oh dear, dear lord, Onyx has died.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Oh my lord. We have a dead McLaren in the last corner.
Proud.
Yeah, very
He's
much
doing Gino Vanazzi proud. Good lord. Well, he's already heading that track, so... It's one advantage, I think.
Well, that's
as he instantly left.
That's our first. I think Don de Boer might. Don de Boer spun in turn 1 there.
Even the Dutch guy has made some mistakes. Don't worry. He will get back up. I'm sure.
So Lakitu then, good start from him. P6 up behind Rafa, and.
But like, I still can't get over the fact. That's unfortunate.
Oh wow!
I think I'm sure that will be removed. I think.
Yeah. I think that wasn't down to him. But Jake Tex trying to stick on the back of Odems. Trying to see.
Onyx said that he's done with laggy lobbies.
No,
That was maybe the case with his crash. I don't know. Well, we saw some laggy moments, Jack, but it seems the lobby is just about fine right now.
So just checking on your
Could
biggest.
Be me, though.
We're just checking on your biggest movers. Biggest movers are Samu and Francis up 3.
Oh yeah.
Sector 3. Oh, Francis is dead.
Mate,
I'm sorry.
You literally jinx it, mate. Get out.
How has he crashed there?
I don't know.
I really don't know. Anyway, Wayne into the pit lane. That looks like he's had contact with Francis then, because they were around the same piece of track. So that's our second retirement on the third lap. And Blizzard, he's mounting pressure on our race leader, as you can see. And they've got a big gap of 2 seconds to the next car. We're going to have a really titanic battle between two greats of the league right here, Blizzard and Lewis, as he goes late on the brakes. He's hounding him. He's really putting the pressure on him here, and this is going to be an exciting battle.
I mean, Odems is just like under 2 seconds, so if there's something happening to them, he can instantly strike, to them. So don't count Odems just yet.
No.
But yeah, how did? But I still can't over the fact that Louis got such a good start. I have never seen that.
Nailed it. He had a car length on Lewis, but I think with DRS enabled, I don't think Lewis is going to have much to answer here. Here he comes to take the lead in the Chinese Grand Prix. He's already alongside, even when the slipstream. DRS will open, he'll come straight past the Force India. And you can see the pace advantage he's got. Lewis switching back to the inside, trying to come back up the inside, but I think he's more clever just to stick behind and wait for his DRS chance.
I think that's the smartest move, yeah. Oh my god.
Now, so Jagatech still sticking to the back of Odin. Then again,
Jesus Christ. Lewis in the pits.
Now, that might be a clever move from him, actually. He's going to try and get the undercut. He doesn't think these tyres are going to last. So,
no, I think not.
Blizzard are going to have an extra lap around this circuit.
So is Lakitu is going to the pits.
Lakitu as well. Now Lewis
instead of mediums?
He's going to the end. He's going to try and bring them to the end by the looks of things then if he's on the medium tyre.
Well, I
Lakita's
think
gone to
with
the...
two-stop, I mean,
Oh yeah,
you
mandatory
can,
two-stop, of course, yeah. But he can bring these quite... So he's going to go ultra soft, medium, ultra soft then. He's going to try that one, I think.
I don't know. You know, this is like what you saw, Jack. Those ultrasofts are not suitable for race tires, you know. So I think what the best is, you know, is just drive enormously fast, hit on lap 20 for softs, and then I think that's the better option. I think.
Yeah. So Jagetex then, still
Close
behind
to
Odems. Samster and
Marquesas.
I will say Samster and Samu have made great tracks. Samu especially, up to 6th place now on the ultra soft tire. He's kind of in the middle of nowhere at the moment, but he's made good tracks. Fair play to him.
Yeah.
Now Blizzard is going to be heading to the pit lane. So
I think he will. There's no doubt.
Now depending on Blizzard's lap and Lewis's out lap, if the medium tires, if he can't get those up to temperature, then Lewis is going to be all over him because he's going to have an extra lap to get those tires. So Blizzard has got to get the pit entry absolutely spot on. He can't afford it. Actually, he's continuing on. So he thinks he's got the pace. Now Odems actually gets the preference. So
Odems is going to the pits.
So they don't want to double stack. So Odems has got the preference, interestingly. So in he comes, and he's going to go on to the soft compound tire by the looks of things. It is indeed onto the soft tire then, and he is going to come out. Where is he going to come out, actually?
Oh, it's soft. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. This might be tight with Lewis. Odems is on those way out of the pit lane. Has he jumped Lewis? He has.
He has jumped Lewis, yeah.
That must have been a...
His outlap must be
that was poor.
Shock, yeah.
That was bad from Lewis, and now it's now a Red Bull 1-2 as Odems has jumped Lewis in the pit lane. So if that's happened, then surely Blizzard is going to get out miles in front of Lewis now.
Yeah. So I think now his tires are now sort of warmed up by Lewis, so and he's going to get that DRS. So I think he will. I think Odems and Louis will both jump Blizzard. I think.
Yeah, I'm still a little bit. I'm really not sure why he went for the mediums. Pretty interesting choice. I don't know why he just didn't go with the rest of the strategy. Maybe he knows something we don't. Let's see what he does. He is all over Odems anyway as he comes towards the back straight here. But of course now Odems can slightly hold him up here and make sure that Blizzard gets out in front of him.
Blizzard into the pits.
So Blizzard's into the pits, so he's going to get out at least about maybe 5 or 6 seconds clear. Depending on how his stop goes into the pit lane, no problems getting it stopped there. Now, Rafa is going to carry on. He's on the soft tire. Samster also on the soft tire. And Blizzard is also going to do the same thing that Odems has done onto the soft tire. He got a little bit...
Oh, he has been held up.
He got a little bit held there. He got held by Lee.
This is going to cost him, I think. I think this is going to cost him.
This might cost him.
No, or no.
It's going to be a little bit tight, actually. You can see...
No, it is actually not.
But in front, Odems has jumped these guys hugely.
Wow.
So then...
Alright, so this race has turned around.
And now, unfortunately...
staying out 2 laps longer.
Unfortunately, Odems is kind of caught behind a Williams here of Dom de Boer, who is in position, but he's a pit stop down. And he's... he almost hits him. And Lewis had a little...
I think he tagged Lewis with that. Oh dear.
He did, yeah. And look where Jagetex is right there too.
Yeah.
So is Lakitu. So these guys are in a train now.
I think Don wants to get past Blizz maybe. I think he may just want to... I think it doesn't matter track position or not, he just wants to get that position, I think.
Now actually, if Odem stays behind, he'll get the DRS. So
yeah.
If he'll get past Don de Boer easily, but Blizzard of course won't have DRS. So he might be able to get a good tow here.
Oh my god, that's... better exit from Marcus actually, it's better exit from Odems.
Let's see. Now of course Don de Boer also has DRS, as you can see.
But he's going for the move, Odems, he's going for the move.
He's placing his car on the inside. Don de Boer locks up, goes straight on. Lewis I think will pick up the position as well. Actually not quite. So Lewis is behind. Jagetex kind of stuck in behind him on better tires. He's on the freshest tires of anybody here.
Yeah.
And Lewis got a poor exit there. Jagetex might have a think about a pop at him here, and the key to the Germans hanging back a little bit. But it is a Red Bull 1-2, and Odems is closing on his teammate. Oh, here he comes. Jagetex up the inside. Lewis is gone. Lewis is gone. He held on.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, okay.
No,
He held on.
still...
He held on to that. Wow, great save from Lewis. He was completely full lock to the left. I thought he was gone, but he's managed to hold on to it. There's a little bit of contact between himself and Jagetex.
I just missed that. Jesus Christ, rip my life.
Possibly a little bit of desync involved as well. But Odems.
I think, yeah.
Odems has a real shot. Right behind his teammate.
If Odems win this, I'm gonna be absolutely drunk tomorrow if Odems wins this race.
Yeah.
That would be a blast to see. I mean, there's gonna be 33 TikTok videos tomorrow if he wins this.
Yeah. Now,
confirmed.
Don de Boer off to Narnia in the background there, and Jagetex, he needs to get past Don de Boer here, and he's diving the inside by a long way back. I'm not sure why he tried that one. There's going to be more contact around the right-hander.
Yeah.
But I suppose he's desperate to catch up to the guys up front. If he lets them go, it's not going to be good for his championship. He needs to stick with Blizzard as much as possible.
Yeah, and Don has now DOS. Still from Jacet.
Yeah. And Lewis, he needs to get past as well.
He's going to make a dive, I think.
Oh, thought about it.
Oh my, no, they made a mistake. Now Louis is gone. He squeezed him out, yeah. That was probably expected, I think.
Yeah, and Lakitu needs to get
I think
himself
at this point Don is just holding everyone up.
Yeah, he's a pit stop behind everybody. Different strategy, actually, but he's falling behind compared to everybody else. And Lakitu needs to make his way past pretty quickly if he wants to keep himself in the fight here. He's going to slip it up the inside, nice and easy.
Down the inside.
Now
he's going to squeeze him out? No, actually not.
Leaves him enough room, but he gets through.
Yeah.
Now, so the top two, the Red Bulls running away, 1 and 2, of course, but don't forget, Rafa still out in front on 7-lap old soft tyres. And of course, if these guys battle, then of course it might allow Rafa to build a gap to try and see if he can maybe get himself back involved in this fight. He's going to come out right in the middle of this when he pits.
I think, yeah.
So
Olden's just getting such a bad exit out of those two double left-handers. He gets such bad exits.
Yeah, of course.
Good. If he nails that, I'm sure he's like much closer to Blizzard.
Yeah, it's funny.
And here again, you know, look how wide he goes.
Yeah, top 3 runners, all pad runners. Interesting.
Oh, dear.
So Oden's with the toe. I think he's just going to kind of sit behind, but he's going to sit behind, just kind of get the toe off his teammate as much as he possibly can.
I think, yeah.
Now, Blizzard, I think, is saving ERS as well. Just make sure he stays in front, because I think if Odems gets the chance, he will try something.
I think he will.
Of course, we all remember that famous victory in Abu Dhabi at the last.
Oh dear.
At the last moment. But he did close up quite a lot in that first corner. But I think it's just the exit of the corners he's losing out to Blizzard, as you can see.
Yeah, you can see it right here. He's losing so much time.
Blizzard with the better traction, but Odems just seems to be better on the brakes than Blizzard. Yeah. But he needs to get closer, and he's the exit, as you can see, spinning up the rears. Is not going to help him.
He's also saving his EOS, but look how wide he goes in every corner, you know, just...
Yeah, but...
Or it could be a little bit of desync, in my opinion, but...
Yeah, I think it is a little bit.
But look, like, in this left-handed, you know, he goes too much over that curb.
Yeah.
Yes. Although...
He has maintained that gap pretty nicely. Yeah, he's got closer that lap, and but the crucial exit is this one. He needs to make sure that he doesn't spin up the rears, but Blizzard, as you can see, just getting it nice and tight. He gained a 1/10 of a second there. He is definitely closer than he was, but he needs that exit of the right-hander to have any sort of chance at getting past Blizzard.
Oh my god, look at that braking.
He closes up massively in the braking zone. So the current...
like just in the X's are just not good.
Yeah. Up the back straight then.
Oh, Sam has a time penalty.
That's the first one, I think. Or actually, Wayne, I think got the first one.
Yes,
now watch how much Odems will close up in this opening corner. You can see he just closes up nicely, right up on the back of the gearbox, but then he'll fall away with the exit. So it's just going to be a waiting game.
Blizz is doing more. I don't see a board with Blizz, but I think he's doing more a double upshift kind of
Yeah.
thing. He's getting much better traction than that, you know. And yes, Mr. Connor, people cutting in Shanghai. That is a thing.
Yeah, indeed
That is
it
a
is.
thing.
So I think we're
Otherwise, you
going
don't have penalty.
I
Oh,
think
look at this! Such bad accident. Oh, look at this. You know.
Oh, he's fighting with the car.
He's losing 3/10.
Yeah.
He's losing 3/10. That is just unbelievable.
Now, he tends to lose a tenth of a second through this right-hander, so he's going to be about right 10 behind him now. You can see, oh, he's on the curb trying to get the car straight. And just have a look. Yeah, you can see he's lost a bit of time there. You can see Jacotex lurking in the background and catching. So Jacotex fight. He's again, as we said, tied on points for second place with Rafa, and he is in the championship fight. So he needs to close up to this battle and get in front of Blizzard, if at all possible.
I think he needs to, yeah. I think if he make a big pit stop, yeah, he will be around 7th, I think, or 8th.
Yeah. So you can see Lewis and Lakitu in the background close together. And our race leader's still out in front. 10-lap old sauce. I think we're going to start thinking about pit stops very shortly for these guys. For Rafa, for Samster, for Ollie and Lee. So they're soft tires.
Oh, yeah, starting those, isn't it?
Yeah, so Lee is...
Completely forgot it.
So, Lee P4, he has recovered a little bit better after that kind of first corner excursion that he had. So,
oh, yeah. That was not good.
Now let's watch Odems again. He's trying to keep it a little bit tighter this time. Doing a tiny bit better, I think.
Oh,
now,
he's going in second gear. You should not do that in that corner.
Oh.
He's losing too much time.
Yeah, it's that double left where he's really struggling to get the car in a straight line.
Even still in turn 12, you know, he's just not on. Like, in that corner, you should do a double upshift. Then your car is just spawning much to the right. Then you can put on the throttle, but...
Yeah, he is closer.
Yeah, but I think not by much, I think.
No, he needs to be about 3/10 behind to have any sort of chance. You'll see he'll close up hugely in that braking. Rafa is in.
His braking is just remarkable.
So the top three, the top four are in. Blizzard through the last corner. Just going to be interesting to see where Rafa's going to come out in all of this. So Rafa onto the ultra soft tire, I think. Indeed.
So Rafa is just now coming out of the pit. He's on the ultras.
He's gone onto the ultra softs, yeah. So Rafa
I think what he does now is he's gonna do maybe 4 laps maybe on those ultras, setting remarkable lap times, and then pit on lap 17 or so to go back under the softs. I think that's a much better strategy than doing ultra softs at the last minute, you know, like lap 24, 25. This is a pretty smart move.
Yeah. So what he's got to do is he's got to go immensely quick. He's got to set fastest lap after fastest lap now to try and make this work.
But like his tires are like now warmed up, so
yeah,
he will gain a lot of time in those couple of laps.
Yeah, Samster's gone on to the same strategy in the Ferrari, so he's got to do the same thing.
Look at this!
Lakitu was
solid in DRS.
Yeah, he is flying. So
I think this has paid off.
This could be a really smart move from Rafa. He's going to be on the softer compound. Well, the soft tires. Here he comes. It's as if Lakitu's not even trying. Here he comes. No. Straight past. Not even a challenge. A little bit of a squeeze from Lakitu, but not much the German can do about that one. It's straight
He's already
through.
Closing. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's already in DRS on Lewis. As he comes towards the last corner. Lewis, of course, is on the medium compound tires, so he's going to have no chance.
No, but did Rafa got a penalty or not? I think Rafa doesn't have a penalty.
No, he doesn't, as far as I'm aware.
No, okay. Then I'm not...
Sam definitely does.
Wait. There's a second one.
Yeah, well, Rafa's got to be careful he doesn't run into the back of Lewis, because that would really ruin his chances if he picks up a wing damage.
Really, yeah, look at this, like, he's doing all the double upshift, like, going back to first and then straight up to first. Look how... I told you, the traction is just... Oh my...
Around the outside. Can he make this? He'll have fresh grip. Lewis leaves the room, and he's made it work with the traction. He's already passed.
He's made it work.
Beautiful move from Rafa.
Remarkable. Absolutely remarkable, Jack. This is this is exactly what had happened. This is smart by him, just to get the ultras now out of the way, just drive for this for the next 3 laps and then put them back on the softs.
Now, I think he's just going to be aiming in his head. I wonder if I can catch the guys up front. So he's just going to see, he's going to try and aim for the back end of Jaketek's Haas and see if he can catch. Because he's only 2.6 behind, actually. So he's
already gained 4 tenths in that corner alone.
Yeah.
That's insane.
You can see he's taking everything out of the car, all of the ERS. And he's going to be about 4 laps in these, and he's going to take a set of soft tyres to the end. The other guys, of course, will have to stop again.
There's already Rafa in the background. If you watch on board with
fastest lap, as you can see.
Yeah. This gonna be a tasty race, Jack. We're gonna have a tasty race in our hands.
He's caught a second in one sector alone. Sector 3 to Sector 1. He's taken a second out of Jaketek's. If he can catch the leaders and then pit, he's going to be in an immensely strong position for this race. Of course, the number 13 on his car, so obviously it's working for him rather than going against him.
Yeah, normally it is not more Pastor Maldonado in his number 13 car. I think it was.
Yeah, it was indeed, actually, yeah. Pastor Maldonado, number 13. It was Lotus back then, but it did then become... Oh, Sector 2, Samu's dead.
Oh, wow. He 10 seconds... Oh, wow.
Oh,
he crashed there at the barrier there.
Right, so Rafa is in DRS of Jaketek's.
Wow.
His tyres...
That was good.
His tyres are not going to be in the best of shape now. But,
no, like he said, it's going to be dying the next lap still.
Yeah.
Like, if he's spitting the next lap, he's still going to do 13 laps of... the soft tire, which is still doable though.
Yeah, now he'll close up a lot here. I don't think you can see him put him in mode 0 already. Don't think he's going to try and move. Blizzard
he's not going to do that.
Blizzard slowly eking out a gap. You see he's broken DRS now. So, right on the back now of Jaketek's. Rafa has to make the move if he wants to keep the strategy, and I think he's going to do... Wow.
Oh man, look at the speed.
Rocket ship, straight past.
Jesus Christ.
I think Jaketek's was smart not to fight that.
No, I think it's not even possible to fight with this, because...
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think Jaketek's was just mode 0 down that straight. He just saw him coming and just like, nah, I'm not fighting that one. I think he's just going to follow as best he can. So Rafa's got to close up the gap as much as he can within his time, because there's not much left in those tyres right now.
Oh, Bull has his time penalty, but yeah, he's lost anyway, so... it's not really a great race for him, actually.
Blisters starting to appear on Odem's tyres. Blizzard's tyres look clean. So, Odem's pushing a little bit too hard on those tyres by the looks of things. Sector 1 and
yellow
2.
sector.
That was Dom DeVore going wide, so he's gone going again. Now, so I think...
Rafa just... I don't know. He's not really closing up that much like he did...
Yeah, I think the tyres have just run out of grip now. So I think he's
think
gonna...
now, I think. Or he can maybe go another lap.
We'll see what he does.
Maybe.
I think he'll react to what the Red Bulls do up ahead. If any of them pit, we'll see. Odem's in.
Odem's pitting.
Rafa's going to stay out.
He's staying out.
So he's going to try.
Like we saw earlier, Jack, the overcut is pretty powerful.
It is. Yeah, it's one of the rare circuits where the overcut is powerful. So here comes Odem's into the pit lane. He's going to go on to another set of the soft compound tire. He's going to take that to the end. So let's see him at the. Where is he?
I think now with this tire wear, I think if whoever pits a lap later now, this lap, I think it's gonna make a huge difference. I think.
Yeah. So.
It's still gonna make a difference.
So Odem's comes out P9, just ahead of Lee. Who's still running around in P10.
Just ahead.
So Blizzard's got to push. Because he knows the overcut's powerful. So he needs to make sure that nothing happens. Oh, Dom DeBoer is now out, so that leaves
out of the race. Yeah.
10 drivers left to run.
Oh dear, that is Lee Finley drifting in that turn 4.
4-wheel drift. That's what we like to see. Not great for your tyres.
gonna be the new Ken block.
Yeah.
He's actually not closing up Rafa, so I think his tires are
dead.
Now.
His tires are dead. Now, he's broken DRS on Jaketex, which is useful for him. Well, sort of. He still has DRS.
Olim's not really closing up either on Ollie though, so this is gonna be interesting.
So Blizzard will react, of course. He'll come in, and it'll be a set of the soft tires for him, straight into the pit lane. What does Rafa do? He comes in, he's gonna have to.
Yeah, he needs to come in. He needs to come in.
Lewis is gonna stay out.
Oh, Jay's gonna pit as well.
Yeah.
So I think Blizz is gonna get held up by those drivers.
Yeah,
I think of the pit lane.
Yeah, I think Oldham's gonna be quite a ways behind actually. He's only coming through the last corner now. Well, we'll see actually. Blizzard is just coming up to the pit exit now. He's got on board with it. Oh, Oldham's has jumped him. He's done it.
Yeah, and Jeffrey has actually jumped Rafa in the pit lane.
Okay, everybody, this is not a drill. Oldham's is in the lead.
No. Alright, so can I just get very drunk right now? Because this is not happening, I think.
I did not expect that.
Happening?
We said the overcut was powerful, but not that powerful.
Jesus
My
Christ.
lord. So Blizzard was obviously really struggling on that in lap, and Oldham's is 2.1 seconds clear of him.
Oh dear.
That's unbelievable. That's a brilliant drive from Oldham's on that one lap.
Or Louis has to stay out the whole race and do those races on those mediums. That's the only way possible.
However, he hasn't done a second stop. So
yeah, true.
He has to pit again.
Oh my god, I just forgot the two-stop. Oh dear.
So, has Lewis maybe forgotten that there's a two-stop rule?
I think he forgot.
Well, never mind. Actually, straight in. I suppose he had to react to what's going on behind him, so that's what's going to happen. Jake Tex out in front of Rafa, as he said, and now they're on the same tyre. And of course, Jake Tex.
This is going to be interesting.
Now, Lewis, where's he? He's going to go on to the softs. I think the mediums was a poor choice for him.
I think it was a poor choice, yeah.
He's going to drop all the way back. He's going to come out in front of the
still seventh.
Yeah, he's going to come out. Well, yeah, he is. Yeah, he's out in front of Lakitu. So Ollie is now in the lead. 6 laps on those soft tyres. Not going to be able to bring them to the end, but he will lead. Oldham's is behind him, 2.1 ahead of Blizzard. Jaketex and Rafa are now involved in a little fight, and this is going to be an interesting one because if Jaketex outscores Rafa, he goes to second in the championship. So he needs to try and get past the Haas.
And look at this, Blizz is not even closing down to Oldham's.
That's unbelievable.
Are we gonna legit see this? Oh my god, it's gonna get held up by Ollie.
Yeah, he's not even trying to get past at this. Look, he's just lost about half a second there. So he's been very careful. He doesn't want to break his wing.
No, I think he does not want to.
He'll just want to pick up the DRS, but that's cost him about a second. So he needs to get past quickly. Oh, that's brutal!
Oh my god!
Oh, what are you doing? Go to the inside there. Makes it work though. Comes through. Gets it done on the brakes.
But, oh my god, Ollie made his life so miserable.
Yeah, I think Oda's may need a new pair of pants after that one.
I think he needs to. But now, the gap is now, I think, 1.4 seconds.
Yep.
Between Marquez and... This is... Ollie has made his life miserable.
Rafa, up the inside of the first corner, gets past Lee. He needs to try and stick with Jaketex as much as possible. So, not much... So we only have about 8 laps left to run, and the gap up front is about 1.5, 1.4. So Ollie didn't really help Oldham's cause there.
No. Even though his tires are not like that much of a difference with Ollie and Blizzard though, but still it is...
Yeah, so it's
still a difference.
It's 1.6 the gap. So Blizzard needs to get past Ollie as quick as possible.
Oh my god, he's gonna get held up here.
He is gonna get held up.
Oh, you don't want to overtake him here. That's the thing.
Yeah, you can see him. He's held back there, same as Oldham's. So here we go. You can see the gap building, as you can see, 1.5. It's about 1.8 now.
1.8. Yeah. But Ollie's still defending.
Yeah.
My good lord. Now, now he doesn't. Oh my god.
Okay. So if he didn't want to, he just didn't particularly like Oldham's overtaking him.
I think you don't like Oldham's now, which is understandable. But yeah, for this fight, it's not really that great.
Yeah. So
not that great.
Rafa right up behind Jagetex as he tries to make his way through. They're gonna have to make their way past Ollie now. And I think Rafa's going to get the move done. He's getting a great run towards turn 1. Jagetex defends Rafa to the outside line of turn 1. Can he sweep around the outside? No, Jagetex runs him out to the wide line. Rafa trying to cut back to the inside line now. Try to get it to work up the inside. Jagetex leaves him room. Jagetex defends that very well indeed. So, nicely done. But can Rafa have another go here? Yeah, Blizzard's closing. Rafa trying to switch back on the inside. Brilliant dummy. Sells him the dummy. Can he make that work? He has. Brilliant move from Rafa once again at that right-hander. I
just called that right on time.
Calling that one now. That's a nomination for Overtake of the Week.
Yeah. Oh my god. It is in DRS range.
Almost. Yes, he is there.
In DRS range. Alright, so what we said about it earlier, Jack, that Ollie's gonna win this race, I think that didn't age well.
I don't think that's quite... Well. However, I don't think Oldham's is really gonna give this up without a fight.
No, I think he really wants that fight with Blizzard.
And of course, Jagetex wants them to fight as much... Well, Rafa and Jagetex want them to fight as much as possible.
Yeah.
So they can close up. Blizzard, look at that, he's used up all of his ERS to close up, though. So...
Yeah, but now he has to save it. He needs to stick behind Ollie's and just save his ERS, and then just in the last couple of laps, just just full on use it.
And Blizzard fastest lap, 132.7, and Rafa needs Ollie to make his life as easy as possible. To make his way through, but Blizzard, he's all over him now. Is this going to be a battle for the ages? Blizzard versus Oldham's, two teammates going at it.
Please no. Oh my god. If this is going to end in tears, I swear, then we're going to have a beautiful Twitter beef right after this race.
Indeed we are. So, about 7 laps left to run. Well, 6 as we cross the line next, and the two Red Bulls of Oldham's and Blizzard fighting it out up front, exchanging lap times.
Actually, Blizzard has the advantage that in that double left-hander, he's much faster than Oldham's.
Yeah,
he has the advantage there.
I think this right-hander as well to actually get some helicopter shots here, but I think Oldham's actually got better exit that time than Blizzard did.
That's the first.
That's a first. Now, let's see how much Blizzard will close up here. In the DRS. Big toe.
Oh, he's closing. He's putting his DRS down, so...
Yeah, now Rafa is going past Ollie in the background. And is Jagetex going to try and follow? Jagetex too far back. Lewis gets past Lee. He's trying to recover his race. And I think he's going to be ruining that decision to go on to the mediums. Maybe he forgot midway through that there was a mandatory 2-stop and he could use the softs again.
I think he made a mistake by that.
Yeah, that's ruined his chances.
He definitely made that mistake. Look at this Blizzard.
So then...
Oh my god.
Rafa is in a good position because he's behind Blizzard, but... If they finish the way they are, then there's not going to be that much of a championship gap between them. It'll still stay under 20 points, which is exactly what he needs. Of course, there's only 4 rounds left, so there will only be 75 points available. Well, there's 100 points. There'll be 100 points available. So he needs to keep the gap. Yeah, he wants to keep the championship gap as low as possible. And
they're both going wide. Jesus Christ.
And Rafa is closing. He pulled about half a second on them there.
Really? Oh, I didn't even saw that. Oops.
The gap was 3.7, now 3.4.
This is going to be interesting.
This is going to be interesting. Blizzard is closer than he was last time. Is he going to mount a move on Oldham's?
Much more ERS.
I think he's coming. Oldham's knows it. He's defending slightly. Is he going to try a move? No.
No.
Oh, closes up in the
But
braking
he's now
zone.
much closer than ever before.
Yeah, he is indeed. So
Jay's down the inside of Ollie, so he makes works out of that.
I think we're going to see the move here. Here comes Blizzard, or will he? I think no, he's not actually got the run.
No. He's just saving his ERS, Jack. I think he just wants to use, like when he's overtaking Mark Oldens. Oh, Lee Fenley, oh dear, oh dear. He's having such a miserable race, Lee, oh dear.
Yeah, not having a good day at all. So
yeah, I think, Jack, I think Blizzard wants to save his ERS, and then when he passes Oldens, that he can also use some of his ERS just to defend. So I think that's why he's still holding back.
Yeah. Rafa's just hoping that they collide. So he can
man, that would be something else if they if they collide.
That would be a moment for the history books of One Hub if these two come together.
God. Oh, I would love to see that. But anyway, let's enjoy this fight, Jack, and let's see what this drivers can make produce. Blizz is now. I think he has to make this move.
Yeah, he saved.
Look how much ERS he has.
Yeah.
And look, he needs to.
I think he's just going to sail past and disappear. So here he comes, using up all that ERS down the main straight. He's put it to 0. I think he's.
Wow.
Is he playing with Olems?
I think he's playing with Olems.
Is this mind games?
This is mind games. It can't be.
And Olems is marginal fuel. So.
Oh my god.
Blizzard's just. He's hanging the victory in front of Olems, and then he's just going to steal it away from him at the very last moment, inflicting pain.
Oh, that would be something else if Blizzard actually gonna do that.
I wouldn't put it past him to do that.
Yeah.
Only 4 laps left. Olems is not looking too happy.
I just heard from Dark Bolt. They are indeed in a party, but.
I wonder what the communications are. Probably nothing at the moment.
I think not me. I think they are just in such concentration level that it's just unreal.
Yeah, Lewis is on the attack actually, and he's closing up to Jay, who seems to be struggling now. Yeah, so
he's so close.
Lewis is on a big charge behind. We'll keep an eye on Blizzard, of course, who's right up behind Olems.
I mean, if Blizzard doesn't make this move, I mean, then he doesn't even deserve to win.
Yeah, he's got
my word.
He's got full ERS to use.
Look how much he has.
Defending goes Olems. Here comes Blizzard.
He's still on 0.
No, he's not gonna make it. He's gonna stick behind. Are we seeing team orders in play here?
I think it's team order. I think Blizzard really wants to let Olems have that win.
But Blizzard knows he needs the win for the championship because he's got his rival right behind him.
That's the weirdest thing. Maybe now.
Nope.
No.
He's put his ERS to 0 once again.
This is actually
really intriguing. Because the more these guys do this, the Rafa's chipping away at the gap. As you can see.
Yeah, if one of them get a penalty, they instantly gonna lose a position anyway.
Yeah.
Because like the Rafa is just closing down slowly and slowly.
Right, I think Lewis might be about to make the move for 4th place on Jay.
I think
he's going to have a... Oh, he thinks about it. Try and get the cutback on the way out. That's going to be textbook if he gets the traction. No. So, Jake Tex, this is not going to be good for his championship hopes. As he gets through the left-hander.
Oh my god.
Almost gets a touch in the rear. And Lewis is all over him. But someone else is all over somebody is Blizzard all over Olems. Again, he's closer than he was last lap. I don't want to worry you boys, but Rafa's kind of catching you. And kind of fast. So, this isn't going to be good. Is he going to make the move this time? No. He's got to put it to 0 again.
He's now closer. Come on, make that move.
No, he's not making the move. Lewis trying to run the outside of the hairpin. He'll get the excellent cutback on the way out, but Jake Tex, great defending.
Not really. It's not really a greatest come. Blizzard is just losing 1.3 seconds on his personal best.
Here comes Lewis. We'll keep an eye on this battle because I think Lewis is definitely going to make the move. Here he comes to the outside at turn number 1. Is he going to make this one work around the outside? Is he going to make it stick? I think he has. I think he has. Jaketex is going to stick it up the inside, but Lewis will have the inside line for the next corner. There's contact made, and Lewis has made it work.
Luckily, no damage there, but the gap is 2.4 seconds.
Yeah, I think Rafa, he's not quite catching enough. Because we've got... Jaketex has come back up the inside of Lewis. Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, this is going to end in tears. Up the inside of the right, of the left-hander. Side by side. Woo. Lewis makes it work.
Wow.
Well done, boys.
That's great done.
All right. 2.2. This is getting a little bit close for comfort.
It's odd. I don't know. Yeah. He's now so close. Come on, make that move. I swear to God.
He's closer than he has been. Surely. Mode 4, Mode 4, Mode 4, he's defending. Olim's on the grass, he doesn't want to give this one up. There's going to be contact between the teammates. Olim sticks it up the inside, he's going to hold on to this position. Blizzard will try and get the cut back then on his teammate. They are side by side as we roll up towards the last corner, but Olim's going to hold that one. But again, second bite of the cherry for Blizzard, because he'll have the DRS towards the first corner.
I think Blizzard has enough, I think he does not want to get held up.
He won't score on the outside, though. Here we go. Red Bull on Red Bull around the outside. There's contact between them. Olim's up the inside. Olim's is still holding on to it. There's 2 laps left of this race. Blizzard up the inside. Oh, he's gone deep. And Blizzard goes through.
Wow.
Lewis and Jaketex are still battling behind, by the way.
And look the gap with Rafa. 1.7 seconds.
So, as I said, Blizzard toying with him and just surged straight through. This battle between Lewis and Jaketex, wow, still rages on.
Still continuing on, wow.
Now,
I think Lakito, if they still continue on, even Lakito can maybe closing up. That will be something else.
Now, the question is, can Oldhams make another move on him? We know how good he is on the brakes.
Yeah, but like this corner is crucial, and
he might have a pop.
He gained some time.
There's only one. I think he's going to have another go. Here he comes towards the hairpin. He's closing on his teammate. He's going for it up the inside. Huge dive bomb from Oldhams. If he sticks this one, this is going to be a move of the. No, not quite. Good effort though.
Nope.
He'll have another go though. Only one. Sean, we're going on the final lap here.
We're going the final lap, yeah, and Rafa is 1.6 seconds. This is just something else.
This is the battle between the Red Bulls for the race lead.
Oldhams
cuts back up the inside. Here comes Oldhams. This is for the race win, ladies and gentlemen. 2 Red Bulls going at it. Respect between the teammates. Blizzard up the inside. Still Oldhams hanging on the outside. Contact between the tires. God. Blizzard holds on. Here comes Oldhams again. This is an unbelievable battle in the last lap. Here he comes. Oldhams up the inside. He really wants this. Up the inside again from Oldhams. Blizzard with the cutback.
Blizzard made that comeback so good. But like, look at this.
Rafa's in DRS. Rafa's in DRS.
Oh my god. Are we actually going to witness this? Jack,
are we going to witness this? Oh my lord. This is going to come down to the last corner. Oldhams needs to stick with Blizzard.
Oldhams is just out of fuel. Oldhams is so much out of fuel, he needs to save fuel.
Blizzard also.
And so is Rafa. It's gonna get close.
Oh, here we go. Oldhams has saved his ERS. Will he be able to do it?
So is Blizzard.
Will he be able to do it? He's run. I think
he's out of ERS.
He's out of ERS.
He's out of ERS. He can't do it.
The climax. Blizzard, if he holds on to this one, huge from Oldhams. Rafa is right there. Here we go to the last corner. What an unbelievable race. Blizzard holds on, wins the Chinese Grand Prix. Oldhams P2, Rafa P3, all within a second of each other.
Wow.
Lewis P4, Jagetex
well
P5.
done to him.
Yeah, brilliant drive. Lakitu P6, Wayne P7, Samster P8.
Samster P8.
Ollie,
Mate,
P9. Oh, what a
this
finish.
was... Oh my god, I swear to god, this was something else. That battle. I legit thought they were gonna do a Rosberg-Hamilton scenario. Wow.
Well, Blizzard wins from
Thank god I
Odems.
stepped in.
Thank God you stepped in, indeed.
Oh man.
Blizzard, that was unbelievable, I have to say. Odems, I have to say,
Man.
what a brilliant effort. He really put it up to Blizzard today. Blizzard did not have his
Yeah,
own
but
way.
like in every single, like when Ollums tried to go down the inside, Jack, just Blizzard just did a remarkable switchback, you know,
Yeah.
like no one other can do. I think
And-
I think that saved him
Yeah.
the race. Just his switchback, his cornering was much better. Just unbelievable.
But Rafa, so close yet so far. He was so close to that race win.
He was close.
But it's 25 points for Blizzard, so he's going to gain. He's going to be almost a race victory clear now in the championship. But
Wow.
Rafa is still P2. He still holds on to P2. But your official rundown is Blizzard from Odems, from Rafa, from Lewis, Jaketex, Lakitu, Wayne, Samster, Ollie, and Lee. 4 retirements: Don DeBoer, Samu, Francis, and Onyx. Unbelievable.
Mate, this. Oh my god.
What can you say about that? Prestige tier delivers again.
Jesus Christ.
4 rounds left to run. If we have that for the rest of the season, that's going to be...
Mate, sign me up. Sign me up, please.
Well,
Good lord.
That's good.
Was...
so I wonder...
Gives you a driver of the day.
We've got to try and pick a driver of the day. I really don't know.
I don't know. Should I start?
Yeah,
Or you?
I'm gonna say Rafa, honestly. P6 to P3, so close to the race win. I think he pulled off a great strategy as well.
He was close.
Yeah.
If I have to go, I think I'm gonna go down to Blizzard. His is, you know, just oh wow, and we're going back again. Okay, we're going back again. But yeah, Blizzard, you know, is, you know, he did it when it managed, you know, and when Odoms attacked, you know, Blizzard, his comebacks, you know, were remarkable, and same with his cornering speed, you know, much better. So I'm gonna give it to Blizzard.
So of course that will go up on the Twitter poll, and you can vote for your driver of the day. And of course we did put our overtake of the week nomination in for that little dummy from Rafa, which is an excellent move. But
That was excellent.
that's it for round 4 of the Prestige tier. 4 rounds left to go, and we're heading to Spa next time. So I hope that's going to give us some excellent race. And thank you all so much for joining me, Sean. Thanks for stepping in at the last moment. I think
You're welcome.
I think you're glad you stepped in now.
I'm really glad I'm stepped in, and I didn't regret it.
So that rounds out the week of racing at One Hub of Racing. Of course, join us next time at the same time at 9:30 for the Prestige tier. Hope to see you then, and we'll see you next time. Good night, and God bless.